You are welcome to LFN What's Your Say? The #1 listening show where we discuss real issues with real people like you. We are still featuring R. Kelly, real name Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as the R&B King. We are all probably familiar with the Juneteenth National Independence Day, also commonly known as Freedom Day, Jubilee Day or Liberation Day, which is a holiday here in the United States of America that occurs on June 19th. It is a memory of June 19, 1865, when the slaves in Texas got their freedom, and commemorates the end of slavery in the United States. The name Juneteenth is a short form for June 19th. President Biden signed legislation in 2021 that made Juneteenth a federal holiday, after interest in the day was renewed during the summer of 2020. In that period, we had the unfortunate nationwide protests that followed the police killings of Black Americans, including George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, and there has been a noticeable increase in Juneteenth celebrations across the United States over the past few years. In the House, the measure passed by a vote of 415 to 14, with all of the opposition coming from Republicans, some of whom argued that calling the new holiday Juneteenth Independence Day, echoing July 4th, would create confusion and probably force Americans to choose a celebration of freedom based on their race. Juneteenth marks both a long hard night of slavery, of subjugation, and a promise of a brighter morning to come. This is a day of profound, in my view, profound weight and profound power. A day in which we remember the moral stain, the terrible toll that slavery took on the country and continues to take. What I've long called America's original sin. At the same time, I also remember the extraordinary capacity to heal and hope, and to emerge from those painful moments and a bitter version of ourselves, President Biden said in part. In the 1900s, the Great Migration brought thousands of African American migrants to Chicago, who then introduced the city to jazz and blues, and went on to create their distinct versions of the genres. That legacy lives on today with Chicago's many legendary music venues and events. We unfortunately have had several Juneteenth activities going on here in Chicago this year, but with one of the godsons of music in this land still in prison under unclear and controversial circumstances. We all know of the efforts that have been trying to shape racial discrimination and the recent brutal circumstances in which young Black men have been victims of harassment by police. In the same vein, it is well documented that the rate of wrongful convictions has been on the increase here in the United States. R. Kelly's music has garnered a dedicated fan base that spans generations. His soulful voice, relatable lyrics, and ability to evoke emotions have resonated with listeners around the world. R. Kelly's music has the power to transport audiences to a place of nostalgia, reminiscing about past loves and personal experiences. His ability to connect with his fans on such a deep level has contributed to his long-lasting influence in the music industry, not only in Chicago or America but all over the world. Moreover, R. Kelly's impact extends beyond his genius skills and artistry. His only one-of-its-kind sound and style have influenced countless fellow artists, shaping the background of present-day R&B and hip-hop. Artists such as Usher, Chris Brown, and Trey Songz have cited him as a major inspiration. R. Kelly's groundbreaking approach to amalgamating genres and pushing musical boundaries has left an impossible-to-remove mark on the industry, further solidifying his status as a music icon humbly born and made in Chicago. In addition to his solo career, R. Kelly has collaborated with a wide range of artists, further showcasing his versatility as a musician. His collaborations include duets with renowned artists such as Mariah Carey, Snoop Dogg, and Lady Gaga. These collaborations not only expanded his fan base but also allowed him to explore different musical styles and experiment with new sounds. Additionally, R. Kelly's contributions to the music industry and the people of Chicago go beyond his discography. He has been involved in various charitable endeavors, using his platform to raise awareness and support important causes. One notable example is his involvement in the Song for Sudan project, which aimed to raise funds for the victims of the Darfur conflict in Africa. R. Kelly's willingness to use his talent and influence for the greater good highlights his commitment to making a positive and non-biased impact through music. R. Kelly performed for the first time in Africa, headlining the Arise African Fashion Awards in Johannesburg, South Africa on June 20, 2009. R. Kelly then scheduled to perform in Cape Town before heading to Nigeria as part of the annual This Day Music and Fashion Festival in the following month. The King of R&B also performed in Kampala, Uganda in January 2010. He was also scheduled to perform in London as part of his first international tour in 8 years, but he did not make his London concert. I'm very excited about my first visit to Africa. I've dreamed about this for a long time and it's finally here, R. Kelly said in a statement. It will be one of the highlights of not only my career but my life. I can't wait to perform in front of my fans in Africa, who have been some of the best in the world, probably envisaging his origins along with his fellow Black Americans. R. Kelly has contributed to various charities throughout his career. In 1995, he donated £20,000 to ex-footballer Garth Crooks' representative for a UK charity. In 2003, R. Kelly donated $50,000 to the Texas Military Family Foundation after the fundraising gig he staged for them. He has also been in charity events in efforts to bring awareness for the fight against breast cancer. In the year 2003, R. Kelly released the single, Soldier's Heart, and donated all the proceeds of the song to the families of American soldiers. And lately in 2007, he released the song, Rise Up for Virginia Tech after a school shooting, and donated 100% of the net proceeds to the families of the massacre's victims. In 2010, R. Kelly performed at a benefit concert for the Special Olympics of Angola and donated several specially designed wheelchairs, and the same year he also penned the song Sign of a Victory for the FIFA World Cup, and all proceeds benefited African charities. In 2011, R. Kelly performed at a charity event in Chicago benefiting Clara's House, a program designed to build employment, housing, health care and education in the projects of Chicago, while in 2016, he donated cases of water to the Flint water crisis. With all this passion for equality and human life irrespective of race or color, R. Kelly would not have been one of the Chicagonians to miss celebrating with. We may find it very difficult to keep celebrating such great days such as the Juneteenth, a Freedom Day, yet wrongful convictions of especially Black Americans still exist in our country, America. If you wish to take part in a live interview discussing any of these topics, let us know by sending an email to sasha@lfnmedia@gmail.com for scheduling. Thank you for watching today's video, a production of LFN Media, giving you another perspective of issues at hand. We make it our business to keep you updated with the truth amidst the cloud of lies the media wants you to believe. It is therefore important to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon and allow all notifications so that you don't miss out whenever we publish a new video.